Hi, so today I'm going to be introducing you to a new game from Ezugi. I'm sort of pretty excited to show you this because it's the first of their arcade games, and they're the first live dealer supplier to create games that we've seen before, but in a live environment that's not a casino. So these games come directly from games arcades. So in the UK they tend to be on piers at the seaside, which are platforms that go out into the sea, and on those platforms you can buy food, watch entertainment, and more importantly, if you're a child of 3 or 4 or 5, play arcade games. And this particular one, Fortune Pusher, is based on the log pusher game, where you add coins into a machine and a log pushes the coins off a ledge, and then you win the coins as prizes. So this game is an adapted version of that for online, but also for gambling. So without further ado, I'm going to fire up the game and just get straight into it and explain all about it as basically as I can. Okay, so here is the load screen. Now, this game has been optimized for mobile, so that's why you're seeing it in portrait mode. I'm playing it on desktop, but generally you'd play this on your mobile phone. First thing you're asked to do when joining the game is to buy coins, or you can choose not to buy coins and just watch. So what I'm going to do is just not buy any coins for this. I just want to sort of explain what you're seeing on the screen so you have an understanding when we start playing of what the hell's going on, because it can get a bit confusing. So this may not look like your run-of-the-mill arcade rolling log machine, but trust me, it pretty much is. So what you're seeing here, where you got all the blue starry lights things, that's just a TV screen, and below it you've got a platform that contains silver coins. They have no monetary value, and they're effectively there to push off all the other chips that you see which hold value. They either hold a value in terms of they give you more coins to play with for nothing, or if they're a coloured coin, then they have a monetary value based on the fee that you paid for your coins. And if I can just show you up here somewhere where the pay table is. So the red ones equal £1. So if I bought 60 coins for £3, then it's £1 for every 20 coins. I could use a different nomination, but I'm using a dollar for ease. So the heart is $1. The clover is, or the green one, is $3, and the blue one is $10. And then there is a bonus chip which takes you into the bonus round if you happen to get that dropped. And there's some probabilities on here on the wheel prizes, and we'll come back to those later. So basically the top platform is where you fire the coins into. That then pushes the coins off the ledge to hit onto the bottom platform, which also has a pusher. Well, it's the top platform that pushes the coins that you've dropped off there into the ones that are on that bottom ledge, and then they gradually all creep forward until they fall off. So you can see here that we've got some, on the right hand side, we've got a lot of coins that are ready to tumble, and we've got some blue ones here that are ready to tumble. So this is quite a good machine for us to be playing. In terms of the machines, these are physical machines, and they're stored in a warehouse. So there is a warehouse of about 20 or 30 machines, and each machine's got a camera set up against it, and you're allocated one of these machines when you come into when you fire the game up. If it's in use, then you can join the queue to play it. Otherwise, you'll just get the first available machine, and away you go. So we're going to buy 60 coins. It's going to cost me $3. And then we can start playing. Now on the top left hand corner of the screen, you can see we've got 125 seconds, and that's counting down. So if you don't play any of your coins and it gets to 0, then it'll automatically fire all 60 into the machine. Now you've got the option to move the shooting device left, so that's right, or left. And you can do that yourself, or you can choose it to auto swing, where it'll just sweep backwards and forwards. like that. And you can also do it to auto fire, so as it's doing that, it will auto fire the chips, or you can the coins, or you can just hit the fire button, which is what I choose to do. So I'm going to just move the aim of this to the right hand side, because I'm going after all these right coins. I'd say it's a little bit sensitive, this one. There seems to be a bit of delay. Let's fire one coin. Right, okay. So that's what I keep. Let's get the thing to the right hand side. Right, here we are. And I'm just going to start firing. And as you can see, as I fire, it spits out the silver coins. They then push forward. They then drop. And I'm trying to get the ones near the fire button to drop into the... there you go. So you got some there. So let's have a quick look. So we had a bonus one there. Keep going. So if a red one drops in there, then you get this bonus spin up the top. Can you see that sort of, a wheel, but it's not a wheel. It's just a, I don't know. Let's call it a wheel. And on there are monetary values, but also more coin values. And we landed on a more coin value, so we got more coins. So yeah, it's told me that we had another chip drop. I'm not quite sure what's that. We've run out of time, so it's now automatically firing the rest of my coins. And of course, it's chucking down more wins. So I'm getting more coins. I'm getting some monetary values as well. So it's going a bit mad at the moment. So you can see up here I had four bonus spins effectively. So I've won $3.25. Okay, in that game. And then you can choose to buy more coins or play again on the amount that you got. So I would play again on a machine where you got a lot of stuff waiting to drop. If there's not a lot of stuff waiting to drop, then I would exit the game and join the game again and see if you get a different machine. Oh, come on. Right, I'm just going to fire it. I can't be bothered. Right. I'm going this left side because it looks like there's some blue ones there, and they're worth 10 times your bet amount. So if they come up, then they'll be okay. And as with the ones you get in the arcades, they never push off. It seems to push more coins into it than ever fall off at the other end. So we've had one fall off there. And we're getting a bonus spin, and it's given us 25 cents. So our win now is 25 cents, having costed $3 to play. And we're going to have another go, just so I can keep showing you. And if you get these bonus ones, the ones with the star, then that gives you a separate bonus wheel which spins and then can give you more coins, or it can give you payouts. A maximum payout on this, I'm told, is 500x. So I think when I've been playing, I've only managed to get a win that's just beaten what I've paid for the chips once. So it's not a high-paying game. The RTP of this is like 95 point something. I'm going to go up there and have a look in a minute. 95. No, what that? So look, animals. It's 90. It's right at the end. 95.69%. So you're not going to get a great return from this game. I think this game's more about nostalgia than it is about winning money. but you get to tap your finger quite a lot if you don't use auto fire. This one seems to be stuck. It doesn't seem to be letting me change the... let's see if I can get auto swing to work. Right. There you go. So swing a bit quickly. Right, we've used up all of our coins. Another one dropped down there, and we've got another 25 cents. So we've won $2.90 out of that. So, this isn't a game for winning lots of money. It is a little bit fun, but the graphics aren't great. The controls are not as responsive as perhaps you would like, but it is innovative, which is what I really like. So while this game may not be a crazy time, it's a trailblazer, and it's sort of setting us up for future games where you can interact with stuff. So while this may not be the best game, and it's okay, it is leading us down a path where we're going to see greater innovation in this area. Now, there is another game which I'm going to show you, which is the Claw. And you can ever watch Toy Story or anything like that, you'll understand what the Claw is. And that's a similar thing, that we're getting to control stuff from our desktops or phones that are physical devices elsewhere. And that's quite exciting because I don't quite know where that's going to lead. So anyway, this is Ezugi Fortune Pusher. It's at Ezugi Casinos. It's optimized for mobile, so take it with a pinch of salt on the desktop. Yeah, give it a try and see what you think. Does it bring back any memories of your childhood or even your young adulthood when you first allowed to bet money from your parents? Personally, it reminds me of going to the pier when I was a child and also eating those sugar donuts that you could buy that they would freshly cook on the pier as well. So yeah, so it's a good heartwarming game, but not something I'm going to play to for massive enjoyment or win loads of money. So there it is. Give it a try. So until my next video, I shall see you soon. Hit the like button if you liked it. If you've not subscribed to my channel before, please do, because you get to see more of these videos. Otherwise, all I can say is be lucky and gamble responsibly. Cheers. Until the next time. Bye.